Welcome back, everybody, to the Get Fit ASAP podcast. I'm Anthony. I'm your host.
I'm Tyler. I'm the guest today.
No, he's the co-host today.
Co-host.
Hope you guys are having fun with the Open. We just got done doing 19.2.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them like a little recap, I guess, Ty. What was that?
Yeah,
People don't know what 19.2 was.
19.2 was, it starts with an 8-minute AMRAP, pretty much, of you're going to do 2 rounds. Each round consists of 25 toes to the bar, 50 double unders. First round is 15 squat cleans at 135, 95 for girls.
95?
No, actually 85.
No, 85.
Yeah. And then you go back, 25 toes to the bar, 50 double unders, and you have 13 squat cleans at 185, 125, or 115.
Yeah.
If you complete that in 8 minutes, you get another 4 minutes buy-in. The reps get less, weight gets higher. Pretty much you end up at 315 or 205 for the girls, which is something that's difficult to get to.
For sure.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people are doing better than I thought in the double unders. I think because we've been practicing it more in the class workouts. But
that was definitely one of our priorities for the past month and a half now, is to work on our doubles. We did it, I think, 2-3 times per week. And it's nice to see that people were pretty successful with it.
Even on the toes to the bar, too, I saw a lot of people doing better on toes to the bar. Some people had to do like singles, but they're still getting it, pretty good. But I think it's mostly a squat clean workout if your toes to the bar, and double unders don't die out very super quick. But
it's to see.
It's to see. 8 minutes is quick.
Yeah.
8 minutes is quick. It comes quick.
Fast. And 15 reps at 135, 13 at 185 doesn't seem too bad when you think about it. But when you get into it after doing those toes to bar and double unders, the jumping takes away from your pull on the clean, so it feels a lot heavier off the ground.
Legs are just tired,
and then your legs get blown up. Yeah, just from squatting so much.
A lot more skill this week. So like last week, I know everyone basically could do that workout. Wall balls rowing, so it was everyone could do it. This week a little bit harder, more skill stuff. Toes to the bar, not a super high skill movement, but I mean, I wouldn't say double unders is super high skill either.
Yeah.
But definitely more skill than wall balls or rowing.
Yeah.
So we saw that a little. A couple people or a few people were having a little bit of trouble with it, but it's good though.
But we know that every Open's going to have double unders in it. Yeah. So if you
basically toes to the bar, I think too.
Yeah, toes to the bar. If you were preparing for the Open, you know that it was going to show up. So it's just a matter of time. But yeah, it definitely separated those people that are new to CrossFit and haven't practiced the skills, and those ones that are just have done it for a while and they have all those skills down. Just because it's easier to get those toes to bar or double unders because you've been doing it for longer. You
think we're gonna see something heavy again, or more heavy than that? Or you think that's gonna be the heavy component for this year?
I think this will be the heavy component. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be. I think
we're
it's gonna be different than the last couple years, where it's not gonna be like a heavy deadlift or like a max clean or snatch.
Because last year we technically had a heavy deadlift, right? Or no, we had 315.
Yeah, 315.
But we had the max clean.
Yeah.
Too. So maybe something else may have. Who knows though, right? He could do. Who knows what he can do, but
yeah, exactly. But I think it was cool the first week that they had the a movement that everyone can do, and it's scalable to a lot of people, and we saw a lot of excitement out of the first week because anyone can do wall balls, anyone can do rowing. So you
died down a little bit second week.
Yeah,
not as many people showed up second week. I was like, what the hell? That's probably because double unders or something like that, but.
So hopefully they keep it that same way where a lot of people could do the workout and get excited about it. Because that's the whole reason the Open, what it's all about, is we challenge ourselves for the 5 weeks that they put out the workouts. So if you go into it knowing that you can't do any of it and you're just going to do 1 or 2 reps, it's hard to get motivated and get excited about it as much as something that you could do like wall balls and rowing.
Well, even if you're having problems, you do scaled.
No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the same workout, or just like a regular class workout, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But we're going to at least see the higher skill gymnastics movements, right? Handstand push-ups, muscle-ups, for sure.
Yeah.
So we'll see another high-skilled workout probably. Mm-hmm. And then also going to see something that sucks.
Yeah.
Usually at the last workout, 0.5 or whatever, 0.5.
Thrusters, burpees.
It's going to be something that sucks. So you got that to look forward to, guys, the next 3 weeks. Another workout might be whatever, but yeah. One more skilled one and probably one more crappy one. So just to prepare you.
But honestly, like with the Open, you should not think of it as like I can't do that movement, so it sucks.
Or I'm not going to do it because I can't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Or like I don't want to do it this year because I didn't do good training for it. Because then you are already counting yourself out. You're already kind of feeling defeated and just putting yourself down when you don't need to. Because I feel like the Open is something that's going to
it's just
show
for you to get better.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
show
for
you what
yourself.
you need to work on, and you're going to push yourself in that workout, so you're going to see exactly where you struggle. And then that's where you should make your goals for the next year. A lot of times we forget our goals and we kind of like procrastinate or
just put it off, or don't think about it.
Just put it off and be like, oh, hopefully I'll get it someday, but like not actually putting the work to do it.
Never get committed to it, really.
Yeah. So like, if you are at that point, I understand that the Open might not be super exciting for you, but like that should be your motivation, your goal for the next year, because we're all going to be continuing CrossFit for years and years, just because it's something that you just see great results from, and it feels good, and pretty much every aspect of just being happy you get from doing CrossFit.
Yeah.
You get your challenges, you get your
even
rewards,
even
your
our pulse
confidence.
class too. With the MEP challenge, we're starting that next one. Or we just started today, yesterday for the MEP challenge. We're doing 3,000 MEPs this month. Last month we did 2,500. Everyone crushed it. I think more than half finished. Probably.
Yeah,
I
counted. It ended up like 25 to around 30 people got the 2,500.
Yeah, and that was in February.
Awesome.
That was even a shorter month.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and I've seen people come in early before class, stayed after class, just
doing
kinda
workouts at home, going in twice.
getting those extra meeps in.
MEPs.
Just so they could be a higher placement on the leaderboard of that challenge. So it was really cool to see that they gave everything they got, and it was a little bit fun competition to kind of get a little bit more out of your workout. Because if you do everything by yourself, it's hard to kind of motivate and push and get the best out of yourself. So it's always fun to do challenges and something that you feel uncomfortable about, just because that's going to make you the most satisfied whenever you do finish it. So a lot of times when we do the Open, if you come in with the attitude like, I'm not going to do good, it's going to suck,
I'm not where I want to be.
I'm not,
Because you procrastinated the whole year about doing toes to bar. Now you're gonna be held accountable for toes to bar.
Yep.
And you didn't practice at it. You're gonna be mad at yourself. Honestly, you're gonna be mad at yourself.
Yeah.
You're not gonna want to do it because.
and like, of course you can't change the past, but like you could easily use that motivation or that the feeling that you have of not being able to do the Open as well as you wanted to, and go for the next year.
You're gonna be positive about it. You're gonna be negative about it.
Yeah.
It's already happened, right? It is what it is now. So
Exactly.
how are you gonna move forward?
Yeah. So if it is a main goal of yours, like, work on it now. Have those monthly goals of like, I want to get 5 toes bar in a row, 7 toes bar in a row the next month, and just kind of keep going on and on. Even with double unders, that's something you could do 2 minutes every day. It's not that hard.
2 minutes is nothing.
It's a warm up that you could do for your class, and that's going to get you so much better. Because that with double unders, it's all about just repetition.
2 minutes every day.
Doing it as often as possible.
You know what I'm saying? It adds up to an hour.
Yeah.
Straight double unders a month. So
Yeah.
basically.
And then one day it'll just click and it'll be easy. And then it starts to become hard, because then rather than
Then you want to go 100.
up,
Now you want to go 2 minutes in a row without messing up.
yeah. Then you have to stop just because you're tired, not because you're just messing up in the double unders.
You have another problem to work on.
Yeah. So, what's your main goal of going into 19.2? Like, what were you trying to hit, and what was your game plan?
You know, I didn't really know because in the 16.2, there's a redo workout.
Yeah.
They did in 2016. I didn't get to do it there because I got hurt. So I was kind of curious to see how I didn't really know how I was going to feel. So I knew I would definitely want to get in 275, but then whatever happened.
Yeah.
So I was just like, all right, we'll get there and see what happens.
Yeah.
So
Do you know your max clean right now?
I can hit 300 usually every day.
Nice.
But so I would just say 300.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, you know.
So
maybe more than
275
that.
would be around like
Shit, 90%.
85,
No.
90%.
No, because 90% would be 20 pounds off, right? So that'd be,
I'm an athlete, not a mathlete, so I don't know exactly.
that'd be no, it'd be 30 pounds. It'd be 270. 90% would be 270
Okay.
of 300, right?
So about 90%.
So, yeah, over 90%.
Yeah, so it's definitely gonna feel
Super
heavy.
smart. I'm smart. I got five reps at 90% in
that's pretty good.
a couple minutes after doing 80% for 13 reps, or what is it? What's the 13? 11 reps
at 225.
Yeah.
What did you have a game plan, like a setup on how you attack the toes to bar, double unders, cleans?
Mostly by feel, mostly by feel and everything, honestly. But I was gonna go singles on the cleans. That's really the only thing I had planned.
Mm-hmm.
On the toes to bar, I actually went like 16-9, just because I don't know. Just did 16.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think that the fourth round toes to bar, I kind of just did whatever because I just got on the bar kind of quick, but I was kind of tired, and I did like I don't even know 10 and then whatever.
Yeah.
But just pretty quick breaks, or going through pretty fast. And then on double unders just when I'm broken, I think. Actually, I messed up once, and I rested a little bit, and then just kept going, and then that was basically. I mean, didn't really have too much. We've been doing it for so long where I kind of just know almost how just like, hey, I'll just start going and kind of figure it out. But
like you don't need an actual game plan to get you to where you need to be.
I mean, I'll kind of game plan, but then when I get into the shit,
and
it'll change a little bit. So then I always kind of leave that.
I kind of give myself like, I have to at least hit this number. Like I won't go anything less than that, even if I'm feeling really tired. Because there's times where like, I'm feeling tired and like I could drop off the bar at 10 toes the bar. But in my mind, I'm like, all right, I gotta get at least 15 and break up to 2 sets.
It's hard though, cause like maybe for us, we gotta push it harder because we know pacing better. But most people are gonna freaking go out way too fast. So when I'm coaching people, it's like different than what I'm telling myself. I think probably for you too. I don't know, but most like, for example, the rowing workout, they're rowing like 2,000, 2,000 calories an hour. I'm like, for the first like 3 rounds, I'm like, dude,
that was a big
slow
thing.
Down.
19.1. I told everyone, just come out with the pace that you could maintain for the first 6-7 minutes.
But it's so hard. It's so jacked up in the beginning, and they could go a lot faster. So I had to like yell at people, go slow down. Like,
because then you could push at the end.
If you always felt better at like after 10 minutes, then freaking go all out on it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Or going broken on the wall balls.
Yeah.
Every time, and then recover on your row or whatever it is. But
So that's a big thing coming with the game plan, but experience definitely helps out because then you don't really need a game plan as well. Just because you know how much
I guess you still game plan, but I already know. Like I don't have to think about it for a long time. I'm like, all right, I kind of already know how that's gonna feel, how this gonna feel, and then I'll ask you or ask other people, like, hey, how'd it feel? And then kind of go from there too.
Yeah, exactly.
But everyone has different strengths and weaknesses too, so then kind of just take that into account. But like Vinny, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, we'll just row 1,800 on the thing. I'm like, dude, why can't I do that? I'm gonna row 1,200 on the rower.
Yeah.
But
19 wall balls recovery.
Exactly. It's gonna be a little different for me. But today we want to talk about. Well, we just want to kind of give you 4 tips on how to be successful in the gym. We want obviously all our members to be successful. And you guys probably already know a lot of these things, but maybe you need like a refresher of it, or maybe you don't know, and we're gonna help you out basically.
Right now.
Yeah. Whoa.
But honestly, like coaching for so long, I've seen so many different attitudes coming into the gym when they first come in as a new person, or they've come to our gym for the first time, an experienced athlete or client or done CrossFit before. And I've seen all different types of attitudes
or egos too.
Goals, their current lifestyle, and like I've seen what works and what doesn't work. And I don't know if
and we've tested it out.
Exactly.
For a long time because we know about it. We've actually lived it and done it. So I think that's a big thing too.
Yeah. So like for example, if someone comes in and they're saying, I can't do this, my schedule is really bad, so I don't know if I can make this much time. They're already coming into the gym with negatives. Like they're just thinking like, of course they want deep down to be here and like want to be successful with it, but in their minds they're not allowing themselves to be like, it's going to be hard, it's going to be something that's going to get me out of my comfort zone, it's going to change my schedule, it's going to change my lifestyle, and they're not willing to do that. And that's the biggest one I've seen. That's
our first tip is attitude.
Yeah, exactly. So when you come into
a lot of people too might not even know that. I think it might be a coping mechanism for them. Yeah. Like they come in like, dude, I don't want to do this. Like, whatever. Like they just have a kind of bad attitude, and they're kind of. This is how they cope with like coming to the gym. And like I said, they probably don't even know they're doing it. Yeah. So I know like a couple members will be like, dude, hey, I don't know if you noticed, but you're like being super negative when you come in. You're saying this. I'm like, oh, really? Because like the person when they're not working out will be super like positive and just totally different. Yeah. So I'm like, it doesn't sound like them. Like they're not like that outside the gym. Mm-hmm. Wonder why they're doing it here, and they didn't even know they're doing it.
I think in the mind, it's a good way for them to be okay with not being successful in the gym, because of course they want that. They have that goal, and in their mind they want to be successful at it, but they also don't want to let themselves down when they don't do it. So if they come in with these excuses why they can't do certain things or why it doesn't fit in their schedule, when it doesn't work out and they don't continue coming often and see results, then they'll have, all right, it's because this reason. But if you already come in with it like a negative and like having an out already, it's going to make it 20 times harder than if you come in like, this is my main goal, this is what I'm coming for, I'm going to do whatever it needs to be done for me to actually get there. And someone that does that, I've seen a lot of success for them when they first get started. They're excited about doing certain things, they're excited to get out of their comfort zone, they accept challenges.
Well, you're having more fun.
Exactly, yeah, and you enjoy it.
If you're not having fun, then, if you come in with a negative attitude, you're probably not gonna have fun if you're being negative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Negative feeds negativity.
And then you're gonna bring that into the gym too, or bring that to whatever you're doing. And if you're being negative when you're trying to be successful, it doesn't really work together. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then just the whole mindset around it, like you're saying.
Yeah. Just know that coming into this, you're going to feel uncomfortable. It's not going to be. It doesn't necessarily have to be like 100% hard. You're going to kill yourself on the first couple of days, because we don't do that. We want to try to make it as easy as possible when you first come in, so that when you leave from that first couple of classes, that you are leaving wanting more of a workout than wanting less of a workout. So there's no reason for you to think that I'm about to like kill myself right now, because that's the first time I've done CrossFit or done a class before, and it's going to be really, really hard. Because honestly, it's not going to be that way at all. Everyone has different skill levels, and we've seen all the different types of new members, and we understand like how much you should be doing, how much you should be scaling back.
Or even on the flip side of someone that works out 7 times a week, or 6 times a week already, for 2 hours a day, comes in and they want to be already good at CrossFit or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's gonna be. You're still gonna suck at it, or it's new, man. It's gonna take a while. Plus, and you don't get good at it until you actually do it.
And they try to hang with people that have been doing it for a while, which is.
That's why you want to leave your your ego at the door too.
Exactly.
So that's another. I mean, I would put that in attitude also.
Yeah.
Your ego, basically,
And we're gonna set you guys up for success and not failure.
Or they get burnt out or hurt.
Yeah.
They try to push it too hard. Like, dude, calm down. You don't know how to do the thing yet. Mm-hmm. The movement correctly yet. So. Slow down a little bit. Yeah. It's totally opposite of someone else that's not gonna want to go harder or whatever, or
Yeah, and I've seen that before too, where like someone has worked out a lot, and they're currently working out, doing a lot of different style workouts, and they want to come in and try to do what they saw on CrossFit Games or like what they saw on a YouTube video, and like they get upset with me when I'm like, no, let's just scale back.
That's not how it is, bro.
Start with the empty bar and do like
You don't go to the schoolyard basketball to the NBA.
Yeah, and they try to just they feel like I'm putting them down, and I'm not, because like if I took 2 years off of doing anything, or like the amount of time that if I ever start something new, and I come back, like I'm not going to automatically just do what I used to do. Yeah. Because I know.
You just gotta keep in mind that we want them to succeed and be, to do this as best as possible. So we're gonna set you up for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
we're not being mean.
No.
On purpose.
Really, we're trying to just make it as helpful as possible and guide you to where you want to be, get you to that goal.
Yep.
So like the first one's attitude. Obviously, we talked about it. I think that's a big one when you first show up. After that, once you kind of get going and you feel good, the next one would probably be consistency.
Yeah.
And that's a huge one for someone that's done CrossFit for a while. And
you won't be successful unless you're consistent.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter what, and anything in life, honestly.
Yeah.
If it's worth doing, it's worth doing every day.
Exactly.
Or,
And just know that it is a journey. It's not like a 6-week, I want results challenge thing. It's something that like, I'm doing this because for one, it makes you feel good. 2, I'm gonna get some
you
confidence.
need to work out more days than you don't work out.
Yeah.
You need to work out more time than you didn't work out. So if you didn't work out for 2 years and you go in for 6 weeks, you're not going to regain what you haven't done for 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Sorry.
Yeah.
You got to put in. Now, if you worked out for 2 years, and you take 6 weeks off, you'll still gain that back pretty quick because you have 2 years of consistency. You know what I'm saying? So it goes both ways, which is good.
Yeah.
If you're doing what you need to.
Yeah. And honestly, like, just forcing yourself. Like, there's a lot of times where we can make excuses of, all right, I'd have to go drive over to Sacramento to go pick something up, and I'm not gonna have any time to work out. So you just wake up an hour earlier, or do a home workout, or
like
do something.
say you gotta do that tomorrow. It's like, oh, tomorrow I'm traveling all day. I gotta wake up at 6 to get to the airport at 9 or whatever, and then I gotta fly out to whatever. It's gonna take all day, so I'm not gonna be able to work out tomorrow. No, you gotta be like, oh,
Exactly.
okay, I gotta wake up an hour earlier before I go to the airport to get my workout in because I need to work out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not just cancel it. I feel like people will cancel a lot more stuff, or just make an excuse for it, basically.
Yeah.
Rather than, you gotta fit it in, dude. You gotta still make it work, right? I mean, it's like.
Because honestly, anything's better than nothing. So like, even if you only have 10 minutes and you can do like burpees for 10 minutes or like air squats
That's
for
the great
10
stuff
minutes.
about what we do. All the classes what we do. You don't have to work out for 4 hours or 2 hours or even 1 hour.
Yeah.
To get a great workout in. It could literally be a 10-minute workout, like you said.
Yeah.
So it's not. 10 minutes is nothing. You'd spin that on the toilet.
Exactly.
Taking a dookie or something like that. I know
or
I do
on
at least 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, on your phone, on Facebook or Instagram.
Oh, for sure.
You guarantee you have 10 minutes in your day to do a quick workout, because that's going to keep your body in an active state. Because I've seen a lot of times where someone's been successful for a month, 2 months, been consistent, and then they have those excuses, and they let those excuses get to them, and they start to come 2 days a week, 1 day a week, and then they get upset when they come back and they're not
feeling like crap.
They feel like crap.
They're not getting the results they want.
They're sore. They're not getting the results. They're feeling injured because they're trying to do as much weight as they were doing when they were consistent.
They're probably not eating as well.
Yep, and it's all a snowball effect. Like once the consistency kind of goes away, all those
and routine.
Yeah,
it's not as hard to do something when you do it every day.
Yeah,
it's like it's just part of it's like brushing your teeth or taking a shower. You don't really think about that, do you? No, you're like, all right, I need to go take a shower. I need to brush my teeth. You don't like, oh, should I brush my teeth today?
It doesn't feel like a job. It's like you just expect it because you do it every day.
Exactly.
So.
If you get that option of like, oh, it's not necessary, then you're always gonna try to like have that second that voice in your head.
Yeah.
That's saying, oh, you don't have to do it. You're tired today. Just do this.
Yeah.
And this being self-disciplined. Honestly, being disciplined in what you're doing.
And honestly, like I feel like that's gonna lead to more than just results inside the gym. If you challenge yourself as often as possible, you're going to get stronger, mentally tougher on certain situations that you have to go through in life.
I think that's a great thing too, though, for people, because if you do that in the gym, I feel like it will radiate out, and I feel like it's harder to be self-disciplined and stuff that's not physical, because like a physical, you can feel it right now, right? You're like, all right, this sucks right now, or I have to do this right now.
Yeah.
So, and you can feel that accomplishment pretty quick. Say you're doing a job or something like that, and it's a 6-month job. You're not really gonna really feel that accomplishment every day. But in the gym, you can literally come to the gym every day. It's kind of like micro steps, right? But you can come to the gym every day and feel accomplished, and actually, put in work. Felt crappy or really hard. You got that stress on your body, and your body overcame it and got better. And I feel like that confidence every day. That's every day you're getting better,
Yeah, the gratification is a lot faster.
Exactly.
You feel a lot quicker, and then like that just gives you more confidence to do things that are something that you don't think is important to you as of now, but like it helps you tenfold like in the long run. like reading every day, or
Yeah.
like force yourself like 10
Learn
minutes just to
new
read a book.
language.
Yeah, new
Or
language.
just whatever, self-development, getting better at anything like you want to in life.
Even like meditation.
Playing piano,
Yeah, like just something that you haven't done before, and then you
being a better
don't
father,
feel
being a better whatever.
Yeah, just a better person. You kind of hold yourself at a higher standard, and when you see the results from living that higher standard, you start to see like, all right, maybe it is those small things, day-to-day things that are going to make me feel a lot more accomplished, a lot happier, and enjoy things a lot more. And when you don't do stuff like that, and you kind of just talk yourself out of it, you just tend to be
yourself
like,
out of other stuff too.
exactly.
Oh, I
You
need
just
to do that.
tend to be the same, and you don't see any growth, and you just are negative all the time, and it's just you don't feel as good as you could. So definitely consistency.
And being consistent in your diet.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
Not just working out, but eating well too. That I mean, that, I feel like it goes hand in hand. But
That kind of leads into the next one, would be nutrition.
lifestyle.
Oh yeah, lifestyle. would
But
be
nutrition's in there, yeah.
Yeah. So lifestyle is kind of like just being able to know that 1 hour a day of training is not going to be enough.
Not gonna cancel out 7 hours sitting on your computer like this every day, or 5
Watching
hours, or
TV.
going out every night drinking,
Yeah.
doing other recreational things.
Yeah, just
That's
because
not
you're
as good
an
for your
hour
body.
of a day of activity doesn't mean you have 23 hours of
Doing whatever the hell you want,
being
eating whatever the hell
sedentary.
you want.
Yeah.
Just
So just know that, like, use your fitness. Like, we're working out for a reason. We're not just doing it so we can get better at doing CrossFit.
inside the gym.
Yeah, we're doing it so we could go out and go on hikes, or like
Do
enjoy-
activities you never thought you could.
Yeah, like Bobby, she just did a 5K,
Yeah.
and she was real surprised on she was able to run the whole thing, and she got a pretty good
Yeah.
time, and she wasn't training for that 5K. She was just, someone talked her into it, and
She's
she
like,
just
oh,
went
I
for
put
it.
a lot of time in the gym, and I could do that now.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I've
And she was successful with the race that she did.
like Josh is at a 50 K. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta put in time for that. A lot of time
Yeah,
to be able
exactly.
to do that, but some kind of end goal, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Or
And it-
even you can go like you can even go into like, oh, if you get mugged or something.
No, yeah,
And
exactly.
you're strong enough to fight the guy off or whatever, or run away.
Or
you know what I'm
like,
saying? Like
another example is like when
run
you-
from the cops.
uh,
No, I'm just kidding.
Gail, she's been training for a while, and she's been having low back issues for a long time, and she was real surprised. She was moving boxes the other day, and like she had no trouble picking up off the ground, putting it up over her head, and she was like, she felt accomplished, and like, dang, if I would have done this a couple years ago, I would not been able to do it. And it's just the small things that you get to like
That's the best part, I feel like.
to see the reward from.
Or like, grandparents with their kids, being able to even watch their kids.
Yeah.
Or when you get older, not having to rely on your kids or grandkids to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
To wipe your own butt.
Yeah,
Freaking move
exactly.
to move you around just from room to room. Like, no one wants to live like that. You
No.
want your independence when you're older.
Yeah.
Or flip side, when you're really young and you're playing sports or doing something like that, you want to excel in those things. And the stuff you do inside the gym is going to help you do that stuff outside the gym. So
Yeah. And then lifestyle also helps with being successful in the gym. So if you do have a goal of like getting
exactly,
pull-ups
yeah.
or like being consistent, and you just eat like crap or don't do anything other than training for that inside the class, you won't see the results that you're going for. You won't see the recovery that you need. You won't
recovery
see,
is a big part of the lifestyle.
yeah, you won't see the nutrition is going to hold you back from getting that pull up because you're staying at the same weight. That's going to make it really more challenging to get a first pull up or muscle up. So like it's not technically just I worked out today, so I'm good. It's something.
Also, I was gonna say stress.
Yeah, exactly.
From like your job or anything, I guess. But stress is gonna hurt your life. It's not gonna be a good thing for your lifestyle. It's gonna mess up your sleep also.
Yeah.
Sleep would be a big thing if you're not sleeping very well. That all goes into the lifestyle, which kind of directly affects your gym time, even though you're outside the gym.
Yeah.
If you're not recovering, you're not eating well, or not sleeping well, you're stressed out. You're not going to work out as well. You're not going to feel as well.
Yeah.
Because we want to work out to feel better outside in our lifestyle.
And if you do feel like you're not getting the results that you want or you're not reaching your goals, ask yourself, like, am I getting enough sleep? Am I eating healthy 90% of the time? Am I doing the extra recovery stuff I need to be doing? You could do massages, you could do stretches, you could do acupuncture. Am I doing this stuff and I'm still not getting my results?
Yeah.
Odds are it's probably going to be a lot of no's on there. I'm not doing those things, and I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm not eating well. I'm not moving.
Spending time to stretch.
Yeah. I'm not moving when I'm outside the gym. And those play a huge role in consistency and attitude inside the gym.
Feeling better.
Yeah, it's feeling better. So it kind of all correlates and goes hand in hand. So odds are if you're not getting any of those, you won't be successful, and you just will eventually get to the point that you just feel super tired of like being beat up all the time.
Not seeing progress.
Not seeing progress, and like, why am I doing this? And those are probably the reasons that are holding
Sounds
you
like
back.
a couple people I know.
Won't say any names.
One of them's here right now. I won't say anything.
But yeah, so you just gotta check yourself and make sure that you're pulling yourself to the standard that you need to be at to be successful. Yep. We'll kind of go into the last one, which is nutrition.
We kind of hit it on it already, but yeah, nutrition.
Yeah.
Because we can go into that, I feel like, a lot more.
Yeah. And 90% of the people that come into the gym are working out to lose weight and get
or some kind of transformation in their body, which is going to directly affect your nutrition.
Yeah,
or your
exactly.
nutrition is going to directly affect that.
Yeah.
If you want to lose weight or gain weight, or gain more muscle and lose more fat, it's going to be directly correlated to you burning more calories, or building or lifting weights or whatever, and how many calories you're getting in or out.
Yeah. And
Basically that simple, but
I've seen the polar opposites. I've seen people where they don't change any of the eating habits, they just eat bad, and they get frustrated when they don't see results. And they put in a lot of work inside the gym too, and it's frustrating for us to see that too, because we see the work they put in, but they're just not putting it on the nutrition side. And then I see people where they just cut everything out. They just don't eat enough. They just
which works for a little bit, but then your body starts shutting down.
And then you get fatigued more, and then you don't see results because your
Not
body's
recovering.
not recovering. Yeah. So like I've seen both sides, and then they work for the first couple of months if you're eating bad and you train for a little bit. Of course, you're gonna see results, but you're gonna hit a plateau. Same thing with not eating enough. You're gonna probably lose a good amount of weight. You won't get stronger, but you won't see a lot of progress inside the gym, and that will get kind of defeating. So like you have to really focus on. Biggest thing I've seen success with is just logging what you eat throughout the day, because a lot of times people eat stuff and forget about it. And they're like, oh, I eat pretty good, and then in their mind they might be thinking, yeah,
I only had one
it.
cookie, or maybe they think 5 cookies isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Maybe say, oh, I do eat pretty good. I'm like, no, actually 5 cookies is really bad to eat every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Maybe they just don't really realize it yet.
If you have it logged in, like into my MyFitnessPal or Evolution Nutrition app, it's going to show you exactly. All right, I've messed up. I ate too much fat this day.
And it's gonna give you a grade.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So you're gonna know exactly if it's.
You're gonna see exactly how many calories you ate throughout the day. You see if you went over or under. You can see your macros. So if you're eating too much carbs, fat, or protein.
Even it could be even as simple as just cutting like one thing out. Like for example, in Lodi, Sarah, she just cut out alcohol from her diet, and she lost. I know she lost 21 pounds total when she cut out alcohol and then sugar. Yep. But she cut out alcohol. She just told me, I think it was 2 or 3 months, and she lost like 15 pounds or 12 pounds, something like that. It was in the teens. Yeah. And I was like, oh wow. And she's like, yeah. Now I'm gonna cut out sugar. She cut out sugar, and she lost 21 pounds total already. I'm like, just from doing that stuff, not even changing anything else. So it's not a big, like when you think about it like that, it's like, oh wow, just not drinking alcohol. Like that's how many empty calories you're getting.
I guess that kind of comes in the lifestyle too, where it's
for
kind
sure.
of like just not going out and partying as much. So
for sure,
you're gonna see better results from that. But like,
I didn't think it was that though. I think it was like just like chilling.
Oh, okay.
With like socially, and she works at a winery. Okay. So I mean, I'm not sure how big a part that played into it though, but I mean,
yeah. Like I don't log my stuff in because I know if I eat pretty much paleo, that I'm gonna see a lot of good results from it. So I just cut out dairy, cut out grains and like legumes, and eat something that's not or no processed food.
And you don't have to do that once you you already know how much you're eating, kind of how much your activity is, right? Yeah. What weight you're trying to stay at or whatever. You kind of already have it down. So and I feel like a lot of people think like, oh, I gotta try this all the time. It's just too much work. I'm tired of it. But once you kind of got it down, you kind of got it down.
Exactly.
You don't have to do all this extra work.
Yeah.
But when you first start out, you know, you gotta try those things. You don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit more work up front. But like you're saying,
it's not going to be like that forever because you're going to learn your body, and it's
Yeah.
going to make it a lot easier. And of course, like, we get off our nutrition and get bad and sometimes, but like, we know that in our minds that yes, we're going to sacrifice some results from this. We're going to sacrifice our progress inside the gym, and you kind of either are happy about that and you accept it, or you're not and you change it. So you get to that point where you decide.
Almost goes back to being consistent though. If you're consistently eating freaking good,
Yeah.
90% of the time, 95% of the time, that's not 10% or 5% or whatever. It's not gonna take out that 90% you did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you're eating 50-50 or something like that, or even
Yeah.
60-40, 70-30, like that's not. You're gonna, you know, the more consistent you are with eating the good stuff,
Yeah.
the more you can cheat a little bit, I would say.
And if you think in your mind that
Or-
you're eating good and I'm 9% good, 10% bad, and you're still not getting results,
Maybe
log-
you need 95 or not 5
or
then.
just
Maybe it's not enough.
Log it in, because I guarantee it's not 90-10. I
Touche.
guarantee it's close to that 50-50.
No,
And
for sure.
and that's gonna kind of hold you accountable, and you can actually see the results of what you ate in the past like month or week or whatever. So it comes down to, if it's not working for you and you don't feel like you're getting results, check
Obviously,
yourself.
it isn't enough.
Check
So
yourself.
obviously, you're like, oh, I eat really good, but I'm not losing any weight. Well, you need to eat whatever weight you want to lose now. You need to eat better.
Yeah.
So you need to do it a little bit more, because obviously, whatever you're doing right now isn't enough to do that.
Yeah. And I guess we didn't write this one down, but I think taking responsibility for yourself is a big one too. You could easily blame like a lot of people, or blame certain reasons why you're not getting to the point where you need to be. And rather than doing that, you should be like, all right, it's my life, it's my goals, this is what I need to be doing, and I'm not getting to it, so it's my fault. I need to figure out what's going on and change it. So like, if you do get a meal plan, or like a guide on how to be successful with what you're doing, and you tell, or you feel like everything's going like how it should, like you've fallen 100% and it's still not working, it just didn't work. And now you got to take the responsibility to figure out what does work for you and what's going to get you to that goal, because no one's above like getting results. No one's not able to do that.
Yeah.
And everyone's different, so
You
just
always
gotta-
get better no matter what.
yeah, you could be really, really strict and you can get the results you want, but it's going to take you understanding that and holding yourself to a certain standard and finding a way to make you successful with that, rather than like, all right, try this and it didn't work, so it's not going to work ever.
Yeah.
It's like, no, take responsibility of, all right, I need to figure out something different.
You're going to have to do that no matter what you do.
Yeah,
Any of the
exactly.
4 keys or any of the 4 pointers we gave you today, if you don't take ownership of it and fix it or do it, it doesn't matter what we tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
And taking action on it too.
Yeah.
Go do it. Don't procrastinate. Don't put it off. Well, I'll start on Monday. I'll start here. Just do it. But if you care about that much, just start right now.
And it's
Make
something.
that choice.
It's like, of course, we always want to be like, all right, light switch on, I'm 100% good, and it's hard to be that way. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very unlikely it's going to be that way. It's always those small choices that you have throughout the day that you could either say yes or no to. And it might be a day where you have 5 yeses and 2 nos or 3 nos, and of course that's success because you got more yeses than nos on the things that you should be doing. But don't beat yourself up for the things that you didn't do unless they're more than the good things that you did. And it's never going to be like 100%. So like, if you do have a bad day, just know that that day's over, and now I get to make decisions on this next day. So like the Monday excuse, or I'm gonna start in the first of the month, that's just like, you're already giving up.
Being lazy.
It's being lazy, and you're in your mind, you're ready to quit already because you know you're gonna back out of it.
Even worse, not even starting.
Yeah, exactly.
You haven't
odds are,
quit
yeah,
yet.
you
You
probably
didn't
won't
even
get-
start yet.
But
Or you quit before you even started.
yeah, so it's just, you just gotta understand that like all the small choices that like, all right, can I be consistent today? Can I make it? No, I can't. Can I do a 10-minute workout? No, I can't.
Can I do a 5-minute workout?
5-minute workout. Yeah, hit that. Go for that. If you say yes,
Can I
go
wake
for
up
it.
30 minutes earlier today?
Exactly. And there's going to be those times where it's going to be hard, and it's not going to be something you want to do.
It's definitely not going to be easy ever.
Yeah, you got to really dig down deep and be like, all right, I need to do this because I want to get to where I want to be, and I don't want to waste all the time that I spent trying to get to this point. And you got to use that motivation to get you through those tough times. And
just think about how good you're gonna feel after, how accomplished you're gonna feel. If it was easy, you wouldn't feel that accomplishment because you just be like, oh, I didn't really do anything. I didn't really have to work for it.
Yeah. And just know the more times you do that, the stronger you get. Because it's just like a muscle inside the gym. Like, yes, you could work hard and you got strong, and then you stop doing it, and then you lose that strength. Same thing with discipline. Like, if you don't stay disciplined all the time, you're not going to get better at it. But if you slowly work at it, stay consistent with it, and stay disciplined, it gets easier and easier, and then you can test yourself even more and more. And you get to the point, and you get to the point that you're doing like everything that you need to be doing, and like you hold yourself accountable to like even the small stuff. Like, you can't be doing anything negative at all, and that's just like something that you're gonna see a lot of good results and success from.
Yeah, in everything in your life.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not just, all right, I'm motivated now, I'm ready to do it. Yep. It's gonna be a constant effort. And
like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't, Yeah, me either.
Yeah, so. Exactly. We all go through it, but we're just gone through it so long that we understand that like it's gonna be hard, and we understand it, and we know how we're gonna feel after, and we got stronger mentally to get to that point.
Yeah.
So I think it's not going to be easy, and it's not going to be just a switch, but it's just holding yourself accountable as often as possible, and you're going to get stronger and stronger doing it.
Yep. Cool, guys. Well, hopefully those 4 tips help you out. I think they will.
I think so.
How would you tell them to get started, Ty?
Just
to take these 4 tips and actually start doing it.
The whole check yourself. So
just like, one thing. Just start with one thing.
Just ask yourself: is my attitude good? Am I consistent? Am my lifestyle outside the gym successful, or I'm doing what I need to be doing? Am I eating good? And if you say no to any of those, change it.
Yeah.
And it could be like someone offer you to go to McDonald's real quick to go get something to eat, and you just be like, no, today I'm not eating that.
It's easy as that.
Yeah, and then it snowballs.
Say no to drugs. No.
Gets easier and easier.
Say no.
Yeah. So I think just make sure that you check yourself and hold yourself accountable.
Cool, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in again. If you want to follow us on Instagram, it's _ASAPFit_. You can watch us on YouTube, obviously. But if not, on iTunes, Get Fit ASAP Podcast. Tyrone, where can they follow you at on Instagram?
Just Tyler Wilcox _, and then
all right, Tyrone Wilcox, you heard it here.